Lomond derives its name from two mountain peaks that are identified on the farm, the one being Ben Lomond and the other being Ben Nevis. Lomond is part of the Cape Agulhas appellation, Cape Agulhas being the southernmost tip of Africa. The reason that we came here and started the development in a new area like this was we were looking for a climate. Across the farm, which is very much a focal point, is the Lomond Dam. And this is about 3.5 kilometers in length and 5.5 million cubes of water. So this allowed us to have drip irrigation that we use on the farm. We plotted about 1,000 profile holes across the farm, of which we identified 18 different soil types. And this makes it very unique anywhere in the wine growing world that you can have so many soils but in such small pockets and very close to each other. What this has allowed us to do is to make certain wines depicting almost the terroir by soil. Single vineyards are between 3 and 5 hectares. They're specific blocks that are cut out from a predominant soil type. We've named the single vineyard wines after specific Fynbos species. We have two Sauvignon Blancs, one named the Sugar Bush and one named the Pink Cushion. The Sugar Bush tends to show a lot more minerality and more of the gooseberry characteristics, and the Pink Cushion tends to be closer to the more tropical flavored fruit, your more melon, pineapple-y characters. Both of these vineyards are made up of the same mixture of rootstocks and clonal material, and just that differentiation in the soil creates a totally different wine. On the other single vineyards that we do two Shiraz grapes, the one called Cat's Tail. The characteristics that we get out of the Cat's Tail show very clean red fruit with an underlying bit of white pepper. The Cat's Tail is predominantly in a ferrocrete Dresden type soil. In South Africa we know as coffee clip. It's a very hard red rock. Whereas the Cone Bush is in a sandy loam soil right next to the Cat's Tail. And there we tend to get the more traditional Rhone style Shiraz characters of pepperiness, nice sort of plummy characters, and also a sense of red fruit. Both of these wines show very soft tannins at a very young age, and the reason for that is that the climate is conducive to slow ripening, longer hang time, and that without those peaks and spikes of temperature through the ripening period, we have a very well balanced wine at the time with regards to their tannins. We're currently conducting our tastings at Farm 215, which is a private nature reserve. It's more in the sense of an eco-lodge and has a number of Fynbos suites. It's an ideal situation for us as we overlook the farm, and it gives us the opportunity to point out every vineyard as people have the opportunity of tasting the wines. Lomond is a member of the Walker Bay Fynbos Conservancy and a member of the Biodiversity Wine Initiative. And what we did is we've developed our vineyards on previously contaminated areas that had a lot of alien vegetation. And the offset from our income of our wines is also then to preserve the higher lying mountainous areas around us, in our case in excess of 400 hectares, back into pristine condition. So this is very much part of the whole philosophy of Lomond, and thus in the same sense that we've named wines after specific species within the Cape Floral Kingdom.